In 2023, a deadly mold strain was discovered in luxury apartments owned by a billionaire-backed real estate conglomerate. This mold, unlike any natural variety, caused severe respiratory illnesses. Investigations revealed it spread rapidly through ventilation systems. The affected buildings were marketed as ultra-modern living spaces, yet hidden corners showed neglect. Experts noted the mold's unusual resistance to standard treatments, raising suspicions of unofficial origins. A former lab scientist leaked confidential documents proving the mold was genetically engineered. The files showed experiments dating back to 2020. Funded by shadowy investors, the mold was designed to thrive in humid, enclosed spaces, exactly like luxury apartments. The whistleblower, fearing retaliation, shared the data anonymously. This revelation confirmed the outbreak was no accident, but a calculated act, sparking public outrage. Elite investors held a secret meeting to address the scandal. Security footage showed heated debates over stock prices and legal liabilities. One billionaire suggested covering up the mold's origins, while others pushed for damage control. Documents left behind revealed plans to shift blame to poor maintenance. The meeting underscored their priority, protecting wealth, not residents. This moment marked the beginning of a coordinated cover-up. Billionaires bribed major news outlets to suppress the story. Payments were disguised as advertising contracts. Journalists who resisted were threatened or fired. Social media platforms also received pressure to remove posts about the mold. Despite this, independent reporters dug deeper, uncovering the financial ties behind the censorship. The blackout delayed public awareness, allowing the mold to spread unchecked for weeks. Residents of the infected apartments organized protests and lawsuits. Signs read, "We demand answers," and "Billionaires knew." Medical reports linked the mold to long-term health damage. Lawyers argued the conglomerate ignored safety warnings to cut costs. The class action gained momentum, with victims sharing horror stories. This grassroots movement became the first major challenge to the billionaires' control over the narrative. Financial analysts discovered billionaires shorted their own stocks weeks before the scandal broke. SEC investigations confirmed suspicious trades worth millions. Emails revealed executives discussing market adjustments before the mold news went public. This insider trading suggested prior knowledge of the crisis. The exposure deepened distrust in the financial elite, with calls for criminal charges growing louder. Conspiracy theorists claimed the mold was a bioweapon targeting low-income areas. Maps leaked online showed poorer neighborhoods near the luxury apartments were also affected. Researchers found the mold mutated unpredictably, fueling fears of intentional release. While unproven, the theory gained traction amid government silence. The scandal now straddled the line between corporate greed and potential crimes against humanity. As legal pressure mounted, key figures vanished overnight. Private jets were tracked to secluded islands with no extradition treaties. Abandoned mansions contained shredded documents and empty safes. Their escape suggested premeditation, implicating them further. Left behind were shell companies and unpaid employees, deepening the scandal's human cost. The billionaire's flight symbolized the impunity of the ultra-wealthy. The scandal triggered a market crash, with real estate and biotech stocks plummeting. Investors panicked over hidden risks in safe assets. Governments scrambled to restore confidence, but trust was shattered. Protesters worldwide burned effigies of the billionaires, symbolizing rage against systemic corruption. The mold scandal became a case study in how unchecked greed can destabilize entire economies. A journalist's typewriter clacks out the words, "Who really controls the mold?" The screen cuts to black, leaving the question hanging. Behind-the-scenes footage shows encrypted files hinting at political collusion. The mold scandal, initially a financial story, now points to darker, undisclosed powers. The audience is left to wonder, is this just the beginning? The tease sets the stage for Part 4.